Go all night.
I'm not even
okay.
sure what you're singing.
The whole
at this
song,
point.
you can sort of
You don't need
anticipate the
copyright
next
strike.
4. Sorry, I was too on pitch. Yeah, Shazam it.
A more predictable basic song.
Love the radio.
Love
the
Love
best
the radio.
invention.
Listen to the radio to this day.
Exactly. Like if it was just killing, I'm like, okay, revenge, whatever. But it's because you're making a game out of
It's
it.
like fun
Composer
killing.
Simona.
There is also political element.
No point
which will
talking,
also...
Simona. I don't know why you're wasting time. It's
It's a law.
It was written. It has been said.
Hello, friends.
Hello, Gerda.
Hello, viewers.
Hello, viewers.
New and returning. Welcome. Join our conversation. Join our podcast this week. We are here to discuss 3 more songs this week and maybe some recent announcements as well, if we get a chance. Before we dive into the material, please don't forget to subscribe,
Right
like,
here. This button. right here.
comment, whatever you're up to. We love to connect with fellow Eurovision fans. We love to discuss our points and your opinions. So yeah, let's engage and discuss. So yeah, guys, this week we had an announcement, quite early announcement of the semi-final running order, right?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're going to have a full-on episode where we're going to discuss, who's likely to qualify or not qualify. But just wanted to hear your initial views, whether you're surprised by any placements, whether you think it materially changes the outcome of the semi-final results. So yeah, what do you think?
So the dev spot is what? Number 2?
Number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so who they killing?
Poland and Montenegro.
Montenegro.
Montenegro is no surprise, I guess.
What
But
People say that it's
what's
surprise
called
because-
welcome, right? Like,
yeah, they're returning, so surely you don't want to discourage a returning country.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. But a lot of people predict it because it's one of the slower ones. It might end up that, and it's not one of the fan favorites. It might end up in the second spot, unfortunately.
Just to clarify, is it one of the laws?
No,
the-
it's not
the
a law.
laws?
It's possible to qualify.
It's possible?
But
Okay.
no song ever won from the
Okay,
second
yeah, but
spot.
come on.
Lithuania, I think last year was second, wasn't it? No.
third, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Which is
also yeah.
also a tricky spot to be
Yeah.
in.
Poland. On our
Poland
hand.
is a surprise.
So early in the show as well.
Yeah.
Like I feel like 5 times already this season I said Poland will not be towards the start because it's such a big country. They will wait for more millions of Polish people to tune in
Yeah.
before showing Poland.
Maybe they're balancing because the first is Iceland, so teeny tiny country, and then Poland, so you're balancing out.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. And balancing the vibe, I guess. We are
Yeah.
going from slightly cheesy Euro trashy
Mhm.
pop into something a bit more dramatic and cultural and all that amazingness that Poland brings this year.
Yeah, for sure. I was really surprised by Australia opening, to
Oh,
be honest.
same.
With all the kind of
Yeah.
sexual innuendos, I
Yeah.
thought they will be kind of buried in the middle
Yeah.
somewhere where,
Yeah.
kids are more likely to go to sleep.
Do you feel that means their performance is not gonna
PG?
be? It's gonna be PG. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think
not
so.
not gonna be milkshakes shooting left, right, and center.
If they're shooting, it will be very playful
Yeah.
and cartoonish. As such.
yeah,
A
yeah.
little bit of vanilla. Playful. Splatter.
On
Way
the
to be
audience as well.
on some...
August way to be called inappropriate at the start of the episode.
I didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah. Looking at this, it feels like they wanted to space out all of the innuendo-ish songs as much as possible.
I mean, there are a lot of them this year, so they're have
yeah,
to.
and Australia, Malta, and Finland are all in the same semifinal.
Yeah.
So they spaced them out as much as they could.
Finishing with Finland is strong.
It's a strong finish.
Yeah.
It's a strong finish.
I love that finish. I think it will be such a vibe to end
Yeah.
with Finland. In a way, I like the start of Australia because obviously we're one of the people who actually watch from the start to the end. So we're going to be really excited to start with such a great song. But I appreciate obviously the viewers, always late.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but it is a strong start. Because looking at that setup, I think it's the strongest party song to open up. If you discount Ireland, which I discount.
It's a song about a dead dog, so not
Depends
really
on
a
the type
party.
of party.
You guys just don't understand the meaning.
Yeah.
I was also a bit surprised by Cyprus closing. I think that really benefits them because I think people are doubting, we're doubting that whether Cyprus will qualify.
Yeah.
And I think that really sets them up for probably a better result than fans were expecting.
Interesting. How come they chose? Because a lot of people compare Cyprus and Belgium, right? And they chose Cyprus over Belgium to close the show.
Yeah. I saw some speculations. Maybe it's to do with staging because, where there's kind of really big, heavy props, they sometimes do it before, like commercial breaks or like towards the end. So it doesn't affect the logistics.
That elevator that keeps the Belgium tower.
So I was thinking more about maybe there's some elements in Cyprus staging which are difficult to kind of remove or something.
Because I don't think you will have a commercial break just before the last song. So it's more likely Belgium is bringing maybe the lifts and
or
stuff
maybe
like
that, yeah.
But also could be, I guess what Gerta was trying to say, then after Cyprus's performance, they would not be in a rush to remove the props
What
to get
could
ready
Cyprus
for the next song.
bring? A lot of mirrors. I'm thinking mirrors because there's the
entering doors, exiting doors,
and there's that
magic.
Narcissus team, right? So the mirrors would work really well. So I thought maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're breaking mirrors, which would be like that would be difficult to remove from the stage.
Popular on old school Eurovision stage. Maybe he can do it in a very cool way. Like okay.
I think isn't like Cyprus staged by the same.
We spoke about this.
Yeah, by the same person who did Ireland.
Bambi.
Yeah, so.
Suddenly pique interest. Okay.
But yeah, a lot of surprises. I think it was definitely an unexpected running order.
Yeah. I look forward to like discussing this in more depth and actually thinking
about the laws and
about the laws and how certain placement.
That stats episode is my favorite.
Remember last time we were just bringing the vibes whilst Katrina statistically speaking, that ain't happening.
And she had spreadsheets of diaspora voting open.
Like the population. So if you're into that stuff, please subscribe so you don't miss out that episode.
There's more to come. Cool. So should we move on to the 3 songs that we are discussing?
Yeah. What are we
week?
talking about? The first one. What's the first?
So I think we should start in alphabetical order. We're not going to continue in alphabetical order because I like chaos. But yeah, let's do Azerbaijan. So yeah, Azerbaijan this year is represented by a band Mamagama, and they're bringing the song "Run With You." So I prepared some fun facts for you guys.
Oh, nice. I like fun facts.
Yeah,
no jokes, fun facts.
It's very subjective whether they're fun. And as the show will progress, they're going to become less and less fun. So, just setting the expectations.
Call our podcast a show.
So this is the best?
It is content and entertainment.
So this fact that you will say now is going to be the best. And everything downhill?
I think at this point I have 2 facts. Okay. So this is one is fun and one is just
okay, maybe we can judge.
We'll be the judges,
Let's see.
Okay, so do you remember our favorite character from last year? Ilkin Dovlatov. Yes. So one of the band members wrote the song for Fari and Ilkin Dovlatov. So there is a connection with our favorites from last year. Well, I say favorite. Running and the other fun fact was that so the vocalist of the band has been watching Eurovision since he was a child, and he has great memories of watching Sasha Son's Love, which represented Lithuania in 2009. That's his favorite Eurovision memory.
Wow. That is something.
I love Azerbaijan.
I mean, I don't even remember Sasha Son's song, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't
Either. It's one of the weakest songs Lithuania ever sent.
It left an impression somewhere in Azerbaijan and inspired people.
I'm just trying to sing it.
She's doing a decent job. No. I was literally just reminded. Yeah.
Wow, but sing it again.
Na 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 love.
I don't know. If we Shazam this, are we gonna get the right one?
No, stay with us.
Anyway, Gerda, me and you should do some harmonies instead.
Okay.
Cool. I think now we can react, right?
Okay, let's see Azerbaijan.
see.
That's underwater. No, not anymore. Oh, is he dead?
Very groovy.
So
Yeah.
groovy. Very radio friendly. Like this
Yeah.
could play on any radio.
I think it's like one of our most sort of listenable songs on radio and stuff like that.
I like the kind of this disco groovy.
Yeah, it has a bit of soul.
Yeah.
I wonder if he can sing like this on stage. Like it's their voice is very specific.
Very interesting tone.
Yeah.
I think he can sing, but whether he enunciates on the stage with all of it, maybe that's a question. But he does have a good voice.
Yeah.
I heard him acoustic singing the song.
Oh,
He can sing high, and
that's really cool. Yeah.
I don't know if it was very strong though. I find the melody so repetitive, but yeah, this part you like.
Oh, this is some kind of traditional instrument.
Yeah,
That's
it's
one of
called,
my fun facts.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Let me load that.
It's some instrument
I
that
really like
ties with spirituality.
It's called
As a
saz.
Saz.
Saz. As a spice. I love it.
It relates to somehow spiritual world, and the idea is that music brings life or something, and it animates the people. Therefore, he's being animated.
So they're trying to like revive this
Probably.
this person.
Did the twins come or no? Did I miss it?
I think they
Oh, they're
already
coming?
there. No, this is Silkin Dovlatov.
Ilkin
Yeah.
Dovlatov.
Oh, and that's the
Oh,
instrument.
he's bringing it.
And this is gonna wake up everybody.
Yeah, it's a magical instrument.
Oh.
So they're like having the participants of the previous years to come and try to revive this
On the shoulders of
this
giants.
person
That's pretty cool.
and send him off to Eurovision. That's good.
Very cute.
Even though neither of these previous acts qualified for the final, so
Setting the scene.
Wow, roast them. Roast like a robot.
Sean,
So I missed the twins.
you missed it. Yeah, you were yapping.
My favorite.
You were yapping. You and your yapping.
I really enjoy the part when he becomes fully alive and fully human. He looks like a very charismatic performer. I wish we saw 10-20 seconds more of that. It ended so quickly after he became a human. Like I wanted to see more of the human
I
version.
think on the stage he might be alive, so you may see him for longer.
Really?
Might be a bit
think
underwhelming performance if he just lays on there.
Yeah. 2 minutes, 40 seconds, just frozen.
Yeah, I think this is a song which relies on staging a lot, right, to bring it alive. Because yeah, it's kind of listenable, but does it stand out amongst the Eurovision entries this year?
Because you say true. you say
You say
you
true.
tell the
I just
truth.
summarized whatever you wanted to say, and
You
we can
tell
move on.
the truth.
It's true.
But it's a shame. I think the size because I really enjoy listening to the song. But you are right. I'm not sure whether there is enough to capture the attention and force people to vote for it. So they don't really. They need some sort of wow moment on the stage for that to happen.
I really don't like what. Who said of you that you hate? You said C'est la vie. The
You pointing.
you said because it was predictable, right? La
No,
la
I just-
la la la.
I don't
la.
think C'est la vie was predictable. It's just the chorus. I hate
Yeah, the chorus and why? Because it's
la la
la la la la, and I get similar vibes with this song. Predicting the where the melody is gonna go. It's like you always predict it right. Dun, 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 split right. But predict it right. But it go all night.
I'm
Okay,
not even
okay.
sure what
It's
you're
the same-
singing.
The whole
at this
song,
point.
you can sort of
We're gonna need
anticipate the
copyright
next
strike.
four. Sorry, I was too on pitch. Yes, Shazam it. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can anticipate the next 4 stanzas of the song
But I think
always.
with Netherlands, for me, it was the combination of melody and lyrics also being la 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 la.
Yes,
Here, at least the lyrics
yeah,
are
at
like
least.
changing.
But it's run with you, run with you. And then again.
Okay, I'll take your
You know
point.
what I mean?
I think you are
Okay,
making a
it
point.
looks like it's your personal battle now.
No,
between
I'm
the
just
two.
We're
I
bringing
find
you
it
in.
a
You
little bit
want to
annoying.
battle
I don't feel
Netherlands.
engaged in this anymore.
You're like sitting like, cool. Anyway, I also like the song, so.
All right. Okay.
Well, I like predictability, routine. It's tasty.
Ah.
You also like Netherlands. So it's
Exactly,
just
that's
very
my point. I like
on brand.
the more predictable basic song.
Love the radio.
Love
the
love
best
the radio.
invention.
Listen to the radio to this day.
You know what would be the best song? Run with you. La 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 la.
Anyway, yeah,
Okay.
I think that I agree with Katrina's point about song is nice. Will it capture the audience, especially when it's placed not at the end? I think is it?
When is it?
It's I cannot even find it. It's not capturing my attention. The name 10th.
Yeah.
Semi-final one.
Yeah. So not the worst position, I would say.
Yeah.
But who will remember that when San Marino
it's-
and Belgium
Yeah,
are
Belgium
wrapping
and San
around
Marino.
it?
Oh, because both Belgium and
Yeah.
Marino will like fire up a party
Yeah.
on stage.
Different kind
Exactly.
of party, but yeah.
Yeah, so I think that for that reason they will not do well. But this is one of the songs that I can listen on repeat on
Yeah,
my playlist.
same.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, guys. So the next country we wanted to discuss today is Portugal, where they run their famous festival de Canção. Probably mispronounced it, but
Could,
Oh, so
could
good.
the resident Portuguese lady say how it's
probably
pronounced?
You pronounce it well enough.
cool.
We're gonna get comments.
Yeah.
We always
It's
get
fine.
comments that are
I
not
like Portugal.
predictable.
I like Portugal.
So they selected a band called Snappa to represent them this year, and they're bringing a song Deslocado, which translates into displaced. And my quick research tells me that it got viral on TikTok because a lot of people related to the message of the song. So that's
I personally seen quite a few of those TikToks.
right.
Yes.
It didn't reach me,
Yeah.
but
It reached me. I must say, it's probably the only song that went viral in that sense of people actually taking part of the song and applying it to tell some sort of personal message. So yeah, a lot of immigrants just showing pictures of their hometowns with the song playing in the background. Yeah.
yeah, really interesting. For a fun fact, I do have a question for you. How many Joãos do you think are in the band and helped to write the song?
Interesting.
There are
Racist.
5 members.
So 5 members.
5 members.
Two will be Jaws.
3
You're-
shows.
And one extra songwriter, so 3 in total.
So 3 Joãos.
Yeah.
So there are 3 Joãos. They're
3
all in the band.
Joãos.
So yeah,
They're all in the
60%
band.
of the
Okay.
band are named
Very
Joãos.
popular
Nice.
name.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Very
Nice.
popular
Yeah,
name.
that we struggle to pronounce because
Cool
I think
name.
Exactly, it said something like João.
Oh,
João.
Forgive
Difficult
me,
to
I'm not
spell.
Portuguese.
I cannot pronounce it properly, but I know the
Cool. I think we should listen to the song and react. Very much a male Saudade vibes. for me.
And it has the word saudade in it.
Let's say that.
Because it sings about longing.
they're really color matched. Like very.
Yeah. Very
costumes
matching.
I
How
can
come all the
imagine.
Portuguese, not all, but how much? How come
all of them.
all of them are so music flows through their veins? What's happening?
I know one that doesn't have that.
Which one?
Not that I'm
oh.
aware of.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you're not aware. Maybe it's all the staring into the sea.
That's where fado as a music genre comes from, like this longing as you stare at the sea.
I mean, they're very good at like preparing this like kind of nostalgia, or like longing.
this mellowness.
Yeah.
The sunset.
Coming
Yeah.
back to this song,
I think
it is
that
very
is about the
nostalgic.
song.
Yeah.
They seem to have like good indie kind of music scene.
Yeah, these guys look like such hipsters from Lisbon. They're
They're
round
actually from
glasses.
Madeira.
Of course they are, but they currently live in Lisbon, no?
I think so.
Originally from
Is
Madeira.
Madeira like hipster essential?
No,
just-
but if they live in Lisbon right now, it's like us. We live in London now, and we became hipsters.
What?
Not me.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the song.
Oh, that's a nice note.
I feel like obviously the staging is very simple, very...
I think they might make some improvements, but I don't think it will be...
Revamp.
It's not going
It
to be
probably won't suit the style of a song if you cannot overdo the stage.
Yeah.
It would be great if it showed a little bit of a story, some sort, somehow, to help those who don't speak Portuguese to understand what this is about.
Yeah.
Some Portuguese beaches, sea,
Something to do with homes and longing
grandma,
for home and grandma.
grandma's food.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's lovely. I
Lovely.
will say this song is the biggest grower of the season for me. It's in my personal stop. It started somewhere in low 20s, and now it made all the way up to my top 10, I think.
Wow.
I think for me, the defining moment was when I was watching the performance, I was a little bit bored. But then I played it on Spotify once I was like walking around, and it just kind of matched my like music style a lot. Because I think from the performance, we're so used to in Eurovision just having like this like
Spectacle.
yeah, like it has to like capture your attention. If you kind of step back and just listen to the song, it's actually a really nice song.
Beautiful. Can I just say it gives me a similar feeling? We discussed Switzerland last week. It's like this melody that just comes and hugs you. This gives me a similar feeling, but even a stronger one, because I think I like the type of this genre of music more than Switzerland.
And the
genre.
message.
And the message is
very
very
melancholic, isn't it? The song, I suppose, sort of.
But it's like
that's what you said.
so that there was kind of, it's not melancholic as in like, it's kind of nostalgia, right? Like some kind of longing. It's not necessarily overly sad, but you see that there is kind of glimmers of like happiness there, but it's not kind of in your face, maybe.
I found Saudade to be a bit more emotive, or at least getting me to feel a bit more emotional. I haven't listened to it on Spotify alone, so I cannot even concentrate. Clearly, we're speaking about random things and stuff like that, so it's not captivating me like Saudade did.
Saudade had a very strong rhythm, and there was like all the clapping.
Yeah.
There was much
but again,
more engaging.
small staging, nothing like crazy and stuff like that. But it just it managed to encapsulate you in some way.
Yeah. I think it Saudade was superior for sure, but
And Salvador, what's his Salvador? Sobral. Yeah,
he was as well.
I think he was better too. So I think
he won the whole
it's
thing.
unfortunate.
He was pretty good.
It's unfortunate for them that it sounds a bit similar-ish, maybe with the simple setup, single vocal in the front.
Yeah.
That people will be comparing
Portuguese
it.
style, maybe that's what
I guess
like.
it's their style.
It's nice cool. It's nice for a country to send
something
the music
from
they
them.
like.
Yeah, true.
yeah.
Like Lithuania this year, they just send the song that actually would be popular in Lithuania.
And Greece in Greek about Greece.
Yeah. So,
and to be honest, when I watched the kind of the recap of the final, it just seemed like a lot of the performances were kind of similar in terms of it's not like a radio friendly kind of pop songs that were dominating or some kind of rip-offs of like previous years' performances. They were all like unique, slightly maybe melancholic. Like it wasn't
artsy.
Yeah.
This wasn't my favorite in the final. The Katovia, which I think won the jury vote, was my favorite. It was also interesting lyrics, not your cliche lyrics. Portuguese don't do that either. It was a thing about women's rights in Afghanistan.
Oh wow!
All right.
You're right. She won the jury.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, this has been a grower, so I don't complain.
Interestingly, they had even amount of points.
So they have that rule maybe where public wins over or something.
Were they second with the public, fourth with the jury, right?
Yeah. So they didn't win either public or jury, but I did notice that they have the same points as the second place.
How do you think we're gonna do in the semifinal? We're participating 7th out of 15 in the semifinal one.
So they're closing the first spot which I think is an excellent. They got an excellent placing. They weren't given second
I suppose
or first
for
spot.
given the first parts and struggles that the first part has.
I think the struggle. So it's a nice change of the mood from Sweden.
Yeah.
But it does feel to me quite similar to Ukraine, which is going before Sweden. So this kind of
I can see overlap there. Yeah.
I mean, I see why they placed it like that. So they placed Ukraine, which is like Estonia, which is not Slovenia chill, Estonia not chill, Ukraine chill, Sweden not chill, Portugal chill.
Chill.
But it feels as Sweden will stand out even more having Ukraine and Portugal either side.
But yeah. Well, I think it's unfortunate that they're in the first part of the semi-final regardless, and I think that places their odds lower than what some may like, and Ukraine might steal their part of vote.
Of the chill vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the chill, beautiful, melancholic, male singer-dominated vote.
But I still...
When you put it that way, yes.
Solid. And all color coordinated as well.
I'm a bit skeptical for Ukraine in general. How is it doing in the odds? Because
it's
I thought
high as usual.
Is it?
Ukraine always qualifies.
It's a rule, right? Okay, so I'm not gonna speculate then. I cannot even comment.
It's like some people say about other countries.
Stone.
There is a song element, obviously, quality song. There is also political element.
No point talking, Simona. I don't know why you're wasting time. It's
a law.
It was written. It has been said. Sorry.
Okay, in motion not to waste any more time.
I guess the only thing that Portugal, other than they got as good as a running order as they could, but also given the virality on TikTok, on social media, it went viral just generally on Spotify in Portugal, and I think a few other countries as well. And it might, because so many immigrants and emigrants resonates with the meaning of the song, it might gather these people, especially the Portuguese in all the countries abroad might be voting for this. So we also need to look if we think there are any Portuguese diaspora in any of the countries that are participating.
Has a big,
huge,
yeah,
like
is it in the first?
No, it's the second one. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, 1/3 of the country I think is Portuguese.
So yeah, I don't think they helped with that, and I don't think they helped that.
Not sure. I can't remember where Spain is voting.
I don't know.
Yeah, not sure how much diaspora. Belgium, maybe a little bit.
But
Netherlands.
with this, the message that you speak about, it's clear when you read the lyrics, and it's very like on your nose. But in the song itself, it just sounds like a mellow Portuguese song. If you don't convey it in any way on the stage, so unless they show grandma's cooking and the house and I don't know what, but maybe it won't.
In a way, I agree, because for example, Saudade had the whole song was around one word.
Yeah, one word, and everybody knows Saudade.
Doesn't even translate to other languages, which made it more more interesting.
Yes,
so
people look up.
Yeah, so every single people who are introducing songs, everybody explained it was the whole point was just this word. Here, its overall message is really nice, but it's not as
it's very
sort
personal.
centered.
He gets it.
One thing.
Portuguese people will get it.
In a way, I agree that's the message for some people could be lost.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because we like the song. Some of us like the song.
So. I don't mind the song. It's just not my favorite.
Okay. I wasn't attacking you.
Okay.
Cool.
Right. Good luck, Portugal. We hope you qualify.
Bye.
And the final country that we're discussing today is Croatia, who had their best results last year, Baby Lasagna. Unfortunately, didn't win, so it's their attempt to win this year. We'll see how that's going to play out. But my fun fact, which is getting less and less fun, so please don't destroy me after this one. But they're sending a singer named Marko Bošnjak with the song Poison Cake, and Marko shares his name with the president of the European Court of Human Rights. That's the fact of the day for you.
Wait,
Oh, the full name.
The full name.
I
Ah.
thought just the first name.
I thought
You just found a
Sure,
random Marco.
It's still not fun, but this
It's
is
fun.
the most I
Yes.
could get.
This is
No,
fun. This is fun.
Yeah,
kinda
so when I
cool.
was looking
Yeah.
up, I was like, why am I getting
That's
this
cool.
random middle-aged man?
But Viva's Lasagna is also named Marco. So
Yeah.
they're sending Marco and after Marco.
and Paula.
And they're
How
going,
did she just find a funnier fact just on the spot?
Wow.
and they also find it funny that they are going from lasagna to cake. They are very food obsessed.
Uh-huh.
You found the court of European.
Yes.
Okay.
Such an important Eurovision
Hey,
reference.
equal-
It's a European
Simona.
Court of Human Rights. Do you not care about human rights?
You two fun facts.
I think
No
they're
preparation.
equally funny, Simona. Equally
Yes.
funny.
Okay.
I think one is just
Informative,
informative.
intelligent, not like me.
Informative.
It's
Okay.
it's something.
Mm.
Anyway, let's react to this poison cake,
Yes.
which is our dessert for today.
Nice.
Poison.
Upside down?
Very James Bond.
It's very cool start in all fairness. Quite like the visual.
Yeah, the start looks quality.
Yeah.
Oh, are those
Very
shoulders
dark.
real or is that costume?
Point.
Ah.
Ooh.
Any of you read the lyrics?
They're in English, so you can also
Okay.
just listen to.
Like this part.
It's
It
very
annoys me.
weird.
It
It
annoys me
annoys
so much. Yeah, same.
Ah,
And they are supposed to be bakers, right? Are these baker hats
Yeah.
that the dancers wear? It's just not obvious because they are black or not white.
And also,
you
I think-
understand the lyrics?
you
can
know
hear them?
lyrics just.
I didn't
can-
in the first listen, so I read
don't
them.
know. It's about poison cake.
He is cooking it.
it's a revenge song.
Yes.
Someone hurt him. He's
Someone
gonna
hurt him
kill
and he's
them.
cooking and he's in the lyrics.
Yeah.
I wrote the line. You're going down.
Yeah.
I just don't know if his vocals are like good because some of the screaming parts they're just like very weak. Just I hate this part. I didn't think it would trigger such a strong emotion in me.
Something in childhood that really
It's just
triggers
that-
you.
Yeah, it's yet another example of one song having a few very different parts,
Yeah.
right? I like this
now
part
another part.
musically.
I think I listened to so far. But yeah, this part was good.
I like it musically, but the lyrics
Don't be scared. You'll be
it's
buried
so scary.
tomorrow.
Don't be scared, you'll be buried tomorrow.
You'll be buried tomorrow.
Who would
Yeah.
you expect him to scream again?
Is he screaming so much?
Whoa. Of course. Beat ending.
Oh, the beat.
This is popular.
This is like you need to end
Yeah.
with
10
a real,
seconds
yeah.
of boop to boop to
It's
boop.
the recipe.
It's right.
Wow.
It's certainly different.
It is
wow.
different.
Wow.
Oh boy, yeah. I'm. Imagine listening to this at work and he starts screaming like.
And you press send on that email halfway there. It's an interesting performance. Again, an artist trying to combine very different styles, very different, like a really good emotional response, I suppose. I think he must have wanted that kind of emotion, like
Sorry, I can't stop laughing at the lyrics. Sorry, Simona.
Which part?
Just that it literally, the whole song is "I'll kill you."
Yeah.
You eat my cake, I'll bury you tomorrow. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Simona.
It's pretty
I
damn
cut
creepy.
you off. I started
the lyrics
laughing.
when you read
Sorry.
them.
does it happen like when you leave something at your work in the fridge and somebody eats sandwich or something and then you write the song?
That's it.
Yeah,
You're dying.
you're down.
For me, I think I also watched the national final live. He seems like such a sweet kid. Like the sweetest human being ever. He's just like
What is he
not
hiding?
What
suited
an
for
irony.
the song. He's just not suited for me to like. He seems more like himself where he does the childish part, but like all the nasty dark parts, I just cannot match the lyrics and the darkness of the lyrics of saying how we're gonna kill someone with this cute little boy.
Has anybody read what the song meaning is. So outside of your obviously lyrics in terms of how they're presented, yes, he explained like maybe killing doesn't mean killing or
I
something
don't
else.
know.
Or
Can
maybe
you really
poison is
explain it
actually
away?
candies and
Yeah.
Well, I don't know,
flowers.
like, you know, sometimes you just
The song mentions
I don't know.
revenge.
It
He says,
mentions revenge.
I spice it with revenge. You're
Yeah.
going down, you're going down.
Yeah,
Don't
I lost
worry.
control and I made a poison cake.
Yeah, I
I
lost
think there's a
control.
positive story in this.
And don't worry, you will
I'm
be dead,
losing
and it will not be
control.
as painful when you're dead, and I'll bury you.
I'll bury you tomorrow.
Fairly.
I don't know if there's an alternative spin to this.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. I will say, so the song and performance, I think, brought some memories of Bambi Thug and Luke Black,
Mm-hmm.
where it tries
Yes.
to be kind of this dark, kind of mysterious performance. With Bambi Thug, I think we also like had a lot of changes in the song,
and we also had a dark part and a very like
kind of
Yeah, but
very
Yes, yeah.
light part.
but that was like very instrumental, very jazzy, not like childish.
No,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
childish, but like lighter, like
And I think those are the two performances that were really improved on the Eurovision stage by like really good staging. Because I didn't like Bambi's song. Yeah, I remember.
believed into the song from the very beginning.
I
Bambi.
remember we said that about Bambi Thug song, and before I listened to the studio version, when I saw the performance live, I was like, no, not for me. But then in the final, it was like amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe there's potential here, but at the same time, I feel like with the song, you took like the worst parts of Bambi's and Luke Black's performances and kind of just mismatched, and it's kind of really repulsing to me at this point. But I'm hopeful that maybe there's kind of something that he can do to really elevate the song.
I really liked the beginning. The beginning felt really promising, and then it lost me a little bit after that. But the start, I was like, oh, that looks interesting, and the beat is okay at the start, and then it starts mixing with a
Yes.
children bit and stuff like that, and it's just hard to follow afterwards for me personally. But I had really high hopes when I was like, oh, that's interesting. I quite like that, and it wasn't Bambi
Do
Thug.
you guys think maybe it has to do in part with something like inauthenticity? Like, because Bambi was chaos and anarchy. Catharsis is
Depression.
sad and depression. Not sad and depression, but
Lithuanian winter, like.
feeling and emotion in this darker, feeling it out. Really, it's not a fake persona. And most performers that we seem to like, maybe like they are who
It's
what the song
very
is. It's
authenticity. Is
yeah,
what
like
we
Portugal,
appreciate.
singing about his homesickness also, and it's himself, and Greece singing about Greece. But this singer, maybe I don't know him, but you said he looks like the nicest character, and now
he's lovely.
He's singing "I Will Bury You Tomorrow," and it's like a mishmash of a song with childish part and this part, and it feels like some sort of construction and beats at the end. Tuk 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 tuk.
Yeah,
it's like
the whole beat at the end is just a thing, isn't it? Now
Yeah.
I'm like, by this point, I'm a bit tired of another very high beat
it's
song
like
at the very end.
like in the 2000s, it was a cliche to end on a super high note. In this decade, it's the cliche to end.
Dum, 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 dum.
Very
No
intense
song
beat.
ends without. I wouldn't be surprised if France at the end introduced the beat.
Yeah. For me, whilst I could musically get used to different parts and start appreciating different parts of the songs, I'm just so creeped out by the lyrics. I'm just so not comfortable with this darkness and this just the song being about wanting to I'm just not comfortable with that. It creeps me out. It's not my plate of cake.
Yeah, as soon as he said when the line that says I'll bury you tomorrow, I thought, okay. Up to that point I gave it some benefit of the doubt, but then that line dropped and I reread the lyrics and I thought, oh, okay.
And maybe I would be more comfortable if the whole song was just dark, right? Like, and that is a soul message. But then when he moves on to those like childish parts, I'm like, okay, so we're like, why is this child killing somebody, right? Like, I kind of this disconnect.
I think it's like a making play how it's gonna be a little game between us or something like that. Like
which makes it creepier for me.
I know,
It's like
I'm
Saw.
trying to
It's like
understand.
Yeah.
horror movie kind of creep.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it was just killing, I'm like, okay, revenge, whatever. But it's because you're making a game out of
It's
it.
like fun killing.
So revenge killing, okay, but just don't put any childish things. Kill.
Just don't make a game out of it. Like, just kill me already. Like,
Anyway, on that note,
Okay.
let's kill this episode.
what a way to end the episode. But yeah, guys, if you're still here, we have 3 more songs to discuss next week, so tune in for that. And we have plenty of other exciting content and exciting episodes
exciting.
planned ahead.
Alright.
We'll
So,
have
yeah.
some interesting guests.
Yay! So yeah, stay with us and tune in next week. Bye.
Bye bye.